Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's forecast and spiritual insights for Monday, today, the 18th of January, through to Sunday, the 24th of January, 2021. Still getting used to saying 2021. As I'm tuning into the energy of this week, what is coming up for me, and it's usually a reflection of the collective consciousness, what's going on outside of ourselves, going out there in the great beyond, is this real feeling of sensitivity. So my emotions feel heightened. I feel very I don't know what other word to say other than sensitive. Sensory. So I feel like my sensory input, my ability or where I'm at in my energy field to absorb sensory input is more sensitive than last week. So what I mean by that, so what is our sensory input? So it's our external environment, that can be noises, it can be people, it can be situations. And I just can't help but feel like it's like they're showing me, when the guitar string gets tightened, you tighten it and you tighten it, and it's like that real twang when you flick the guitar string. And that's, I feel, is kind of really what we're perhaps feeling right now, or going to be more susceptible to this week. And so with that, it's really important to tune into, how am I feeling emotionally in my body? How am I reacting and responding to situations around me? Am I coming from this place of feeling centered, or am I taking everything personally? Am I taking too much on? Am I taking too much on from those around me? And am I shifting things that are happening and making it about me? And I don't mean that in a negative way, because that's just how we're wired. And especially as empaths, it's so easy to feel that people's reactions or behaviors or how they're being around us is a reflection of us, or it's as a result of something we have done. And so for all you sensitives and empaths out there this week, this is an invitation to take a step back and to really come back into your heart center and to come back to breath, and just ask yourself, what am I needing to give to myself in this moment? How am I needing to take care of myself, my emotions, my energy, my physical body? What is it that I can do to support myself more nourishingly and more lovingly and compassionately this week? I feel also, so we have the influence of Uranus and Mars energy as well this week. And that's, Mars is very fire energy. It's like, it's good fire energy in that, okay, let's take action, let's get moving, let's do things. And, creates that real fire in your belly. And, it can also trigger our anger. So, if you're predisposed to have a little bit of a fiery reaction to things, then this is an invitation to really take care of your energy and ensure that you're setting healthy boundaries, that you're not saying yes to people or situations that you don't feel that you have the energy or the space to do so. And then Uranus is very rebellious. So, we're wanting to do things in a different way. We're wanting to try new things. We're wanting to, it's like, I'm done now with everything that's happening. I want to have a different, view. I want to have a different experience. I don't want to continue to do things in the same way. And combined with the energy of Mars, that's a good thing, because then, you have that motivation and you have that, that passion that's ignited to actually create the change you're wanting to create. However, again, I just feel so intensely this week that it's so important for us to really get clear about what we want in our lives. We're moving into the season of Aquarius. That's that very air. It's an air element, very mind influenced. So, it's important to be mindful. Mindful means aware of. So to have that mindful awareness of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're saying, because everything that we think, say, and do becomes our reality. Everything that we think becomes a thing. What we think becomes things. What we feel becomes things. What we say becomes things. And so get really clear about your intentions for yourself this week and what it is that you want to experience more of in your life. And so for a theta download to support us, if you'd like to place your hand on your heart, would you like to know what it feels like to have the Creator's highest perspective, definition, and understanding of what it means and feels to be mindful? That it is possible to be mindful, to pay attention to and have awareness of your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions. That how and when to take that step back and to come back to your breath. It is possible to come back to your breath, to come back to your heart center, to align to your heart's wisdom, and to have an awareness of where your energy is in any moment of every day. And that how and when to do this in all areas of your life every day. And would you like to know that it is possible to have an intention? How to set an intention. How and when to have the internal intuition of what your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs are. And when you identify them, how and when, and that it is possible to say yes to you and to put into place all that will support you in nurturing in a loving and compassionate way all of those areas of your life. Say yes now to receive. Take a deep breath in. I have just spent a beautiful weekend teaching Reiki to some beautiful women. And something that I find to be a repeating pattern, especially with women, is the journey to saying yes to themselves, saying yes to something that feels right to them, saying yes to something that will support and nurture them to, I guess, have a sense of wholeness, to have a sense of who they are, who am I, to have a sense of identity. Feels and seems to be such a long road. I know even from my own personal experience for many, many years, most of my life actually, I found it so much easier to say yes to my children, to my partner, to my family, to my friends, to work, than I did to say yes to myself. There was always felt like there was this block, or that on some level we have this belief that in order for us to receive from the universe or give to ourselves, that we first have to give everything away, give everything to everybody else, or we have to fight and struggle to earn it, to earn the right to feel worthy of receiving it. And, this is why I love doing the work that I do and working with the women that I work with, running my meditation classes, is being able to provide space for them to celebrate themselves, to celebrate their gifts, to celebrate their unique qualities of their personality and who they are and who they've evolved to be, and to support them in who they're going to then evolve into moving forward. I made a promise to myself that if something felt right in my heart and my belly, and my intuition was saying, yes, this is, that this is a good thing to do for you, that I would say yes, and I would follow that, and I would trust the universe to guide me to wherever I needed to be. And the last 7 years of my life has been about saying yes to opportunities, and opportunities to have an experience, be it retreats, workshops, and more importantly, learning from people that I admire and that I respect and that I value. And my personal and spiritual growth and my professional growth, each time that I've said yes to me, has actually jumped. It's gone from here to here, just through saying yes to a need or a desire or a wish or a dream that I had from within. And that saying yes to me and that trigger of personal growth and spiritual growth has actually had a positive flow-on effect to everyone around me. So my message to you is you are not actually serving yourself or those you love in the best and highest way by always putting yourself last and never saying yes to you. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the great serving, Mars energy, love the alignment, anger, conflict, softening to love. So what I really feel with the energy of this card is really check into how are your actions, the decisions you're making, where you're placing your energy and where all your attention is going to. How is that serving you? And really check in. When I do this thing, I feel. Do I feel loved? Do I feel supported? Do I feel expansive? Or when I do this, I feel anger, resentment, unappreciated, and contracted or constricted. This is really the question for you to be really asking yourself this week. How is what I'm doing in my life right now serving me? And is it serving me? And this is not selfish, this is self-full. How is it serving me in the best and highest way? How is it supporting me? How am I feeling when I do this? Do I walk away feeling uplifted? Do I walk away feeling inspired? Do I walk away feeling joyful and happy and heard and appreciated? Or is it the complete opposite? And so this is what you're being invited to check in with for yourself in all areas of your life this week. And then, of course, because we are under the influence of Mars and Uranus right now, when you identify an area that perhaps could change for your in a positive way, that serves you in a better way, you'll have already that beautiful influence of those energies to take action, to state what it is that you require in your life and to act on it. Thursday and Friday, Earth School. I feel like this came up last week. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. This is what we're doing right now at this time on the planet. Every time that we say yes to ourselves, every time we set a healthy boundary, every time that we make a decision about our lives moving forward, that comes from our heart-centeredness, as being grounded. It is important this week to be as grounded as we can also. So ensure you have a daily grounding practice in place. When you say no to something that doesn't align to your values and your integrity, when you say no to something that doesn't feel right in your body or the signs outside of yourself aren't aligning to give you the nudge that yes, this is the right thing to do. This is all an opportunity for you to have soul expansion and growth. Also, to support you in your soul growth, where are you being guided? Who are the teachers, the mentors, the courses, the retreats, or the learning that you're being guided to at this time in your life? Where is your intuition guiding you? Because if it's guiding you, then it is there for you, and there is always perfect alignment and divine timing that will support your evolution in your soul growth, your spiritual growth, your personal growth. Everything is, when we say yes to life, when we say yes to ourselves, there cannot be no growth. There can only be growth. And it's positive, expansive growth that aligns us to the flow of life, that allows us to really feel like we're in sync, that we're on the right path. And it lights you up, it excites you, it ignites passion within you. And this is what you're being guided to this week. And if something is coming up for you now and you keep questioning it, like if it keeps showing up, I feel like I should do this thing, let it go. Shows up again, I feel like I should do this thing, it comes up again and you let it go. This is the universe. You have to be aligned to the energy of what that is in order for you to be looking, hearing, and seeing, or in the right place for that to keep coming up in front of your face. So what's coming up in front of you right now, repeatedly, that the universe may be giving you an opportunity to say yes to this thing. This is aligning for you right now at this time. Saturday and Sunday. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. You cannot micromanage anything, especially not the universe. So if you feel like you're controlling everything right now, if you feel like you are having everything scheduled, everything planned, you're using your manifesting skills and it's like, right, universe, I need to have this thing now. I need to align with this now. What we are then doing is we're using our will and our energy to forcefully create something in our lives. Yes, we are incredibly powerful creators. We create, we dream, we envisage all that we want to have in our lives. And then we hand it over to the universe. Thy will be done. Thank you, universe, for taking care of this for me. Thank you, universe, for bringing this into my life at the exact right time where I am ready to receive it. And then breathe. Be present. Trust that if it is in your best and highest good and fully aligned for you, it will come, and it will come not a second before or after it's meant to be in your life. So trust that the universe is conspiring to support all that you're wanting to bring into your life. However, it can only come when you're ready to fully receive it and step into the power of that. I've heard the analogy before, many people say they want to win $1 million. I'm using this as an example. And they're manifesting, I'm going to win $1 million. I'm going to win $1 million. Thank you, universe, for this abundance of money. However, if that person gets that money before they're actually aligned to receive it, it can cause more disruption and unhappiness in their life than what they were experiencing before they got that. They would have had to have done all the money work, the money belief work, the lack work, the abundance work, the mindset work, releasing the ancestral patterns and beliefs around money, so that when that time comes and that money appears for them and it comes into their life, they are fully equipped to handle it, to do good with it, and to enjoy it without all of the fears that may perhaps trigger within them. And everything in our lives is exactly the same. The relationship, the job, the move, the whatever it may be. It will happen the moment that you are ready on all levels to step into that. So I hope that these messages serve you well. I'm so excited that my Awaken program is starting on the 2nd of February. And I'm excited for the beautiful women that are joining my program. I'm very proud and excited of this program. And it just lights me up to be able to hold space for women to see their own light, to recognize their own worth, to really fully step into self-belief, to really honor themselves, and to value themselves enough to then have confidence to say yes to life, to say yes to themselves, and to really create healthy and positive changes in their lives that supports them on all levels. So I look forward to chatting with you again next week. Namaste, blessed be, bye.